Hello, my name is Tara Howerton in case you haven't met me before. I thought I'd give you a video to answer some of the questions you may have in getting started for this online ag business course. The first step is to log into eLearn and choose our course from the drop-down menu that appears if you click on the waffle. When you open this course, you will see a welcome statement from me. This welcome statement is going to have contact information. It includes my eLearn email, my work address email, my office number, and my cell phone number. Guys, I have a 2-year-old at home. If I don't answer your phone call right away, I apologize, but I may be dealing with dirty diapers, temper tantrums, going to sleep. So if you will, please leave a message with your contact information so I can get back to you as soon as possible. You will also see a link to join a team that is associated with this class. You are not required to join at any time, the team, nor are you required to join synchronously. However, there will be opportunities throughout the semester for you to join us and ask questions that you may have. Now, if you will click on the course information menu option and choose content, we will discuss the content that is available for the class. Under course information, you will see a faculty introduction that tells you a little bit about myself, instructions for coming to campus in case you need those, information about how to join a Microsoft team, and then the course syllabus. We're going to land here for just a few minutes. I don't intend to read you the course syllabus because in an online class, it's expected that you would do that. However, there are a few things that students are generally interested in. If you scroll to page 2, you will see a list of the points for this semester. There will be 11 chapter term quizzes that are worth 10 points each. You can take these quizzes as many times as you would like up until the due date. There are 12 chapter discussions worth 10 points apiece. These discussions are designed to help you connect what we're talking about in class with real-world situations. There are also a set of 10 questions for each of the 20 chapters, and these questions are worth 10 points per chapter. This is significant because when we come to the end of the semester and you ask me for a study guide, I'm going to reference you to those chapter questions and the terms that were included in the chapter quizzes. You're going to get to write a business plan. I know you're excited. We'll talk more about that later because I don't want to overwhelm you here at the beginning. And then we do have a comprehensive final, meaning all the material is a fair game for that final. So make sure you don't get behind throughout the semester and that you keep up with all of the assignments so you are best prepared to take the final. We will take all the points that you have. We will divide that by the points that were possible, and whatever your percentage is will determine what your grade is for the class. You can see the way that those grades break out here. I'll scroll down a little more and mention late assignments. We are in a college class, so it's expected you will turn things in on time. If you do not turn assignments in on time, you will be given a 0 for that assignment unless you have contacted me before the due date and we have established a different due date time for you, or some uncontrollable situation occurs and you can prove that there was no way for you to get that assignment to me on time. If you realize that there's a week where you're going to struggle to get things turned in on time, please reach out to me and get your due date for that week changed so that you don't get 0 points. In an online class, it's really important that you stay actively engaged with the content and the discussion board. I know it feels like you're out there and no one knows whether you're participating or not, but I can actually see your class progress, and I'm looking at how many times you log in, what you're doing, and I'm watching your grades, and I may reach out to you. So don't think that no one's paying attention, because we are. And then I want to show you a couple things about as far as resources from Walters State. First of all, if you need access to a textbook or any reference material, you may be able to find that on the library homepage. If you need help with any of your accounts or computer needs, the number for IT or technical support can be found here. If we can continue to scroll down this syllabus, you will also see that there are other resources Walter State makes available to you. One of those is the English Learning Lab. If you have papers due for your comp class, you can go to the Learning Lab and they will assist you in writing those papers. We also have a math lab for those of you included or enrolled in a math class this semester. Beyond that, we also have a counseling and testing service. If you need to speak with a counselor, you can do so. It's a confidential service provided by Walter State. If you were to pay for a counselor, you would have to pay out of pocket for that, or you would have to have your insurance billed, depending on your policy. But Walter State provides that to you for free. We also have a food pantry if someone needs that. And since this semester has been so crazy, I thought I would let you know if you're struggling with internet connection, or maybe you have a computer that just is old or isn't doing as well as you thought, the library does have MiFi cards, and they have some computers to check out this semester. So if you need those, please feel free to reach out to the library. Now, let's go back to the course information tab, and we'll return to content. There is a separate module that has specific links for all of the resources I just mentioned. And then if you will look here at the week of August 24th, you will see that this week there's an overview for the week. There are 2 sets of questions that you should answer and put in the appropriate drop box. There are some rules for the discussion board and a rubric for how you will be graded. So I'm going to click on this overview of this week for August the 24th. So notice that the chapters 1 and 2 terms quiz will be due by September the 4th at 4 p.m. Chapters 1 and 2 discussion is due by this Friday at 4 p.m. That means you need to get on it. If you haven't already started, you're behind. You need to start working on this. Because for the discussion board, you are asked to post your opinion or your evidence, and then respond to 2 other classmates' discussion boards. For those of you who have taken classes before, if you simply state, I agree, or if you say, I don't know that this is a good idea, you will not be rewarded points for those comments. The comments you make should add to the conversation, not take away or not be neutral. It should add to what is being said. With that being said, I would encourage you to be polite and remember that other people will be reading this. If you do post something that is offensive to other people in the manner that you have called someone something inappropriate, or you have told someone that you thought that they were unintelligent because of their post, you will not receive credit, and we will deal with that situation accordingly. So let's be encouraging of one another, but remember you can be polite and have differing opinions. And most certainly, I hope that you do have differing opinions so that we can share those opinions and talk about the qualities of each. And then there are 2 sets of questions for this week. When you have answered those questions, you're free to answer them in a Word document. You will submit those through the Assessments tab in the appropriate drop box. You will see that there is a drop box for weeks 1 and 2 this week. Also, to get to the discussion board, if you click on Communication, Discussions, you will see that there is a discussion board for you to introduce yourself and also a place for you to participate in the discussions. Also of importance to you guys is the grade section. Your grades will be posted here throughout the semester, so please be sure that you keep an eye on this so that you will know what your grade is for the semester. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'd love to talk to you, and otherwise, I will see you when we start talking about Chapter 1.